I want to sing about Jonah because, I'll tell you in a minute when we're done singing the song.
Come and listen to my fearful tale of the ocean blue. How a man got swallowed by a whale. Yes, I know it's true. Jonah, Jonah, did not obey God immediately. Jonah, Jonah, down in the depths of the deep blue sea. If you try to run from God, beware, you'll discover too that the Lord above is everywhere, watching all you do. Jonah, Jonah, did not obey God immediately. Jonah, Jonah, down in the depths of the deep blue sea.
Great job, sit down. That was fun to sing that song when it wasn't even Bible time, because right now we're about to do a paper that talks about Jonah. It says Jonah did not obey God. Did he make a good choice? No, he did not. Just like in our Bible story this morning, how Adam and Eve did not make good choices. Some of you, maybe even this morning, has not made good choices. But I hope that you will fix it and make a better choice. Jonah on this side of the paper did not make a good choice. He tried to hide from God. Can we hide from God? No. No. Even way back in the beginning with Adam and Eve, they tried to hide from God. We cannot hide from God. And then what did they have to do with Jonah? They did. They threw him overboard, and when he went into that water, what happened to him? He got swallowed by a fish. He did. He got swallowed by a great big fish, and that's what our paper is about today, the story of Jonah. Class, stand. Your papers are inside your desk, but let's just turn our chair into the table and get our tummies tucked in first. Boys and girls watching, you prepare for this paper too. Oh, William, are you being a gentleman first? Don't forget, be a gentleman first. Quickly. Quickly, Luke, so she can get in, please. Thank you. Are you stuck? All right. Now you may take out your paper. It's tucked inside your bed. Go ahead and pull that out. And get out your crayons. Let's see how everybody's doing. Let me see everybody's crayons. Nice. This table's working hard. Oh, let's see. Good job. All right, let's look at our paper over here. It says, Jonah did not obey God, and look at that boat. The boat is rocking back and forth because God sent a what? A storm. That's right. Look at the waves. They are crashing. They are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Let's look at our boat first. The top right here of the sail is red. So get out your red crayon, check. Oh, I like how Cyrus is ready to go. He has his helper hand, his mommy and daddy ready to go. What does daddy say? Mama. What does mommy say? I love you. And what did the baby say? Great job. Now, it's not your turn to color. You're in crayon check, so your helper hand is, or your helper hand's on your paper and your elbow is up because you're going to watch me color first. Watch me. I am going to color so neatly and orderly. I am going to stay inside of my lines as I color. I am not going to get red in the sky. I am not going to get red on anything else but inside these red lines, and I'm going side to side, side to side. And I'm taking my time and I'm making it so pretty. All right, it's your turn. Go ahead and color the sail red. Color the sail red. Let's see. Very nice. Oh, I see some of you who are doing a great job being orderly. Johanna is being orderly. Elijah is being orderly. Kyla, are you being orderly? Slow down. Take your time. Wow, Bethany, you are being orderly. Boys and girls watching, are you being orderly? Are you taking your time? Good. Nice job. Very nice work. All right, red crayons down. The next part of our boat, the actual part of the boat, is brown. Now, that's a big part to color. I don't know if we had something this big to color before. But do you see how the waves are crashing up on to the boat? So we have to be really careful. Watch me. When I color around the boat and I'm going to be orderly, I am going to slow down when I get to the waves. And I'm going to take my time when I go around those waves so that I don't get brown inside of the blue waves. And I'm taking my time to color in, and then I can go side to side, side to side, and color in my boat to make it so nice. See how nice I did that? I didn't get any brown in my waves. And I want to do a nice job, just like this. And I don't have any white splotches because I've colored it all in. And I've taken my time, and I didn't scribble. I did a good job. Take out your brown crayon check. Let me see everybody's brown crayon. We're not coloring yet. We're stopping and waiting. Kyla, are you stopping and waiting with Mrs. Stewart? Good. Table 2, you look super sharp. So are your friends watching. You are waiting patiently. Good job. Go ahead and color the boat. Color the boat brown. Sit up straight and tall and color the boat brown. Rest your head. Color the boat brown. Where did Jonah go when he got on the boat? Well, he was supposed to be going to Nineveh, you're right, and he went to Tarshish. But when he got on the boat, where did he go?
On the bottom.
Yes, he tried to hide in the bottom of the boat. That's right. But I'm glad you remembered that where he was going, the boat was going to Tarshish. Was that anywhere near Nineveh?
No.
No, that was nowhere near where God told him to go. We have to obey all the way. When God tells us to do something, we should obey all the way. And we definitely don't tell God no. That was sad that Jonah hurt God's heart that way by telling God no. Make it pretty. Do your best. I like this hard work. Good job. Nice work. I love these Bible papers. I hope that you go home and tell your family and tell others about Jesus with these Bible papers. It's like having your own flashcards. That's so neat. All right, I wonder who's going to obey so fast. Brown crayons down. Nice, nice work. Now, the waves, what color are the waves?
Blue.
They are blue. So we're going to color the blues. Now, look, we don't want to get blue on our table, do we? No, we don't want to do this. So this is the part where we're not going to color all the way in. Do you see the wording on the bottom of your paper and the number 27 there? That's the page number. We're going to go all the way to there, and then I want you to stop because I don't want you to get blue on your table because we want to keep our classroom neat and what?
Orderly.
Table 3. We want to keep our table what? Orderly. Good. So watch when I color my waves. I am going to go all the way to those words and stop because I don't want to get it on my chalkboard and you don't want to get it on your table. So we are just going to color down to those words, but I'm going to color it all in up to those words, and I'm still going side to side, side to side, side to side, making it nice and neat till I get to those words. Just like that. See? It still looks pretty even though we didn't get all the way to the bottom. Take out your blue crayon, check. Good, Carter. Good. Make sure Mommy and Daddy are holding on tight. Make sure those babies are in their seatbelt ready to color pretty. Go ahead and color side to side, side to side. Take your time and color pretty. When they threw Jonah overboard, what happened to the wind and the waves?
Stop.
They did. They stopped and they got nice and calm again. Who did that?
God.
Yes, it was God. Remember, those men were praying to their gods. Could their gods do that? No, only the God in heaven could do that. The one that created the wind and the waves. Very nice work. These papers are nice. When you're done and you're waiting patiently, just rest your heads. Keep coloring. You still got some white spots there. Keep coloring. Very pretty. Remember, just stop right there. Good. Nice job. All right. Okay, blue crayons down. This is a big paper. Lots of coloring to do, I know. Go ahead and put your crayons down. And after he got thrown into that water, what happened to him?
He got swallowed by a whale.
He did. He got swallowed by a whale. But how long was he in the whale? For how long? Or the big fish?
3 days.
He was in there. Oh, I don't know why you're picking up your papers. He was in there for 3 days. And while he was in there, what was he doing? He was praying to God and asking God to do what? Kyla, what was he asking God? If you were being disobedient, what would you be telling God? That you were what? That no, not no. You would be telling God that you were what, William? That you were what? Ooh, Lucia.
Sorry for the bad things we do.
Yes, that we were sorry for the bad things that we do. And that's what Jonah did. And then after 3 days, what did God tell the fish to do?
Spit him out.
To spit him out. And on the back page, you may turn it over now. On the back page, that's what we're going to color. God heard Jonah's prayer, and that big old fish spit up Jonah, and then Jonah went to Nineveh, just as God had said. Now, take out your red crayon, check. Does that mean we're coloring? No. That means our elbow is up, our helper hand's on our paper, and our mommy and daddy are holding on tight. Look right here. Jonah is wearing red. Oh, look at Jonah. He was probably very, very stinky after being inside of that whale. You may go ahead and color Jonah. Color him all in. The whale or the big fish, we don't know. We don't know what kind of sea creature it was, but it definitely was a big, big fish. Now on our paper it has a big whale, doesn't it? Has a big whale. And then he spit him up and out Jonah came onto the shore. And then where did Jonah go? He did. He did like he was supposed to. He should have obeyed the first time, but I'm glad he made better choices. I'm glad he did that. All right, red crayons down. And now we get to do this fun part. I see dotted lines. So what do you think we're going to do?
Trace.
Trace. And I see some numbers. So I see in number 1, watch me. Eyes on the ceiling. Eyes on Mrs. Stewart. I see in number 1, what comes after number 1?
2.
It does. So I'm going to trace on those black lines so carefully to number 2. What comes next? What number?
3.
3. Oh, watch this. I'm going to go so carefully. I'm going so slow to, whoops, so slow to number 3. And then what number comes next? 4. And then?
5.
And then?
6.
And then?
7.
Good job. Now, watch me, because this is going to be so nice if you follow directions. Now, we want to see his eye right there. I want to still be able to see that whale's eye. So when I color, I am going to so gently, and again, back and forth, back and forth. I'm going to go around his eye. Oh, if you're not watching, Joseph, you're not going to know. I'm going to go so carefully around his eye so I don't color inside of his eye. I'm going to go so carefully around the waves so I don't color black on those pretty blue waves. I'm going so carefully back and forth, side to side. Look at that. Now you can still see that there's a whale there because I colored it so carefully and so lightly. Take out your black crayon check. Find the black dot next to number 1. Helper hand in the corner because that's going to help you stay on the lines. Begin. Start at number 1. Go to number 2. And then what number comes next? 3. And then 4. What number? 5. 6. And 7. Go super slow. Very nice job. Now color so nice and neatly. Color side to side, that great big fish. This was a fun paper, boys and girls watching. I hope you did your best today. I hope you were being orderly with your paper and coloring, staying in the lines. And I do hope that you keep these papers and that you share this story with your mommy and daddy or maybe your brothers and sisters. You keep these papers and share the gospel.